My name's Colin, and I'm here to talk about my parents, Marty and Julie Maroney's 25th wedding anniversary. Being their number one child, it gives me great honor to have been living with them for the past 20 years. In this toast, I will take the opportunity to talk about how they've influenced my life, some of the life lessons they've taught me and my siblings, and also how they've managed to stay together for this long. Typical to most parent child relationships, there are many difficult decisions to be made. My parents have always said that when it comes to me and my siblings, I have always been the late bloomer. My brother Ryan has always been the early bloomer, while my sister Maggie just wants to be part of the crowd. I remember my freshman year in high school. My parents were not happy with the connections I had made with the school. As a teenager, I thought everything was just fine, but didn't realize that it wasn't alright. My parents had secretly changed my schools, and had told me later on about it. At first, I was not open with this decision at all, but later on would I realize that it would be the best decision we'd ever made. I made better connections with the teachers and had made many lifelong friends. I realized on the first day that this school was for me. If I hadn't said it enough, thank you, Mom and Dad. I've always admired my parents' work ethic. My mom has always worked full time while doing the lion's share of the parenting. My dad's no slacker though. He also works full time, but is also works on the weekends as a part-time musician. My parents always find time to volunteer, whether it's for schools, sporting events, or even church functions. I feel the example they have set has influenced me greatly. I had worked 3 jobs all at the same time this past summer because of them. Now, how have my parents been able to stay together this long? There's no cookie cutter way of looking at it. If you ask my dad, he would say, and quote, I married the right woman that has always supported me and let me know when she doesn't like something. Now, when it comes to my mom, as she says this quote, I married someone that I wanted to raise a family with and have a few adventures along the way. It is through this, the good and the bad times, they have managed to stay together and give me and my siblings a strong example of a loving marriage. Now, I'd like to take this opportunity for everybody to raise their glasses for my parents on this special occasion. In the words of Martin Luther, this is no more lovely, friendly, charming relationship, communion, or company than a good marriage. I love you, Mom and Dad. Cheers. And Dad, you're a very lucky guy.